Dogs have always been man's best friend. Loyal, loving, and part of the family. But for the ultra-rich, dogs can also be something more, a luxury investment, a status symbol, and sometimes even a living piece of history. Today, we're counting down 10 of the world's most expensive dogs. And make sure you watch till the very end, because we've saved a bonus dog that might just be the most unbelievable of them all. 10. Afghan Hound, $7,000 plus. Elegant, aloof, and mysterious, the Afghan Hound looks more like a runway model than a pet. Bred thousands of years ago in Afghanistan to chase gazelles and even, legend says, leopards, this dog was prized for speed and resilience in harsh mountain climates. By the 20th century, it had become a global fashion icon, appearing in magazines and dog shows. But beauty comes with work, its coat demands daily brushing, and its independence makes training a challenge. Expect to pay at least $7,000, and much more in grooming and healthcare. Owning one is like living with a glamorous, stubborn supermodel on 4 legs. 9. Pharaoh Hound, $7,500 plus. With its sleek build and upright ears, the Pharaoh Hound looks like it stepped straight out of an Egyptian tomb. Despite its name, DNA shows it hails from Malta. But it still carries a royal aura. Bred for chasing rabbits, it's athletic yet goofy, graceful one moment, hilariously clumsy the next. Its most unique feature? When excited, its nose and ears blush pink. Prices start around $7,500. And their upkeep requires regular exercise and care. A Pharaoh Hound isn't just a pet, it's living art with a sense of humor. 8. Dogo Argentino, $8,000 plus. Muscular, white, and fearless, the Dogo Argentino was engineered in 1928 by Dr. Antonio Noers Martinez to hunt wild boars and mountain lions. It's powerful yet surprisingly fast, combining stamina with strength. Today, some are kept as pets, but only by experienced owners willing to train them from day one. A purebred costs about $8,000. Health risks like deafness raise expenses further. This is not a breed for beginners. But with proper leadership, the Dogo becomes a loyal, protective companion, a white warrior at your side. 7. Canadian Eskimo Dog, $8,700 plus. One of the oldest and rarest breeds on Earth, the Canadian Eskimo Dog, or Kimmick, was brought to North America over 1,000 years ago. Bred to pull sleds and survive Arctic winters, today fewer than 300 remain. That scarcity makes them extremely expensive, up to $8,700. They're majestic but not suited to apartments or family life. Territorial, loud, and highly independent, they require space and expert handling. Owning one is like owning a living wolf, a piece of Arctic history that demands respect. 6. Rottweiler, $9,000 plus. Strong, loyal, and protective, the Rottweiler may surprise you on this list. While many cost just $1,500, elite bloodlines from Germany can reach $9,000. Their history traces back to Roman cattle herders, later becoming butchers' guard dogs. The true expense lies in care. Rottweilers are prone to joint and heart issues, and vet bills add up quickly. Their lifespan is only 8 to 10 years, making every year costly. Still, their devotion is unmatched. A trained Rottweiler is family protector, loyal shadow, and lifelong guardian. 5. Chow Chow, $11,000 plus. Fluffy yet regal, the Chow Chow has been bred in China for centuries, once serving emperors as hunters and guardians. Their lion-like mane and blue-black tongue make them unique. But their temperament is aloof. They bond with 1 or 2 people and remain suspicious of strangers. A well-bred Chow costs up to $11,000. Add in grooming, training, and health care, and they're truly a luxury pet. Independent and proud, the Chow Chow isn't just a dog. It's like keeping a little emperor in your home. If you're enjoying this countdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button. 4. Lochin, Little Lion Dog, $12,000 plus. This tiny breed has a grand past. Paintings from the 1500s show the Lochin in European courts, clipped in the famous lion cut, back shaved, mane left flowing. Nearly extinct by World War II, it survived thanks to dedicated breeders. Today it's still one of the rarest dogs in the world, and one of the priciest, up to $12,000. Playful, affectionate, and clever, the Lochin thrives on attention. For the rich, it's less a pet and more a living antique, revived from the edge of history. 3. Samoyed, $14,000 plus. The smiling Samoyed, with its fluffy white coat and trademark grin, is as close to a living snow angel as you'll find. Bred in Siberia by nomadic tribes, Samoyeds pulled sleds, herded reindeer, and slept beside their owners to keep them warm. Friendly and gentle, they're beloved family dogs today. But costs are steep. A puppy can reach $14,000, with grooming and healthcare adding thousands more. They shed constantly, and their energy demands exercise. But for many, their loyalty, beauty, and that smile make them worth the price. 2. Tibetan Mastiff, up to $1.9 million. The Tibetan Mastiff isn't just a dog, it's a legend. Bred in Tibet to guard livestock from wolves, bears, and even leopards, these giants can weigh over 150 pounds and look more like lions than canines. In China, they became status symbols. One puppy reportedly sold for nearly $1.9 million. Even ordinary mastiffs cost thousands. They're calm with family, but fiercely independent and stubborn. Not a dog for first-time owners, but for the wealthy, they're the ultimate symbol of prestige and power. 1. Wolfdog, up to $5.7 million. Half wolf, half dog, the wolfdog is more myth than pet. Hybrid breeding has existed for centuries, but modern wolfdogs are rare and unpredictable. They demand space, experience, and constant respect. The most famous, Katabam Okami, sold for a staggering $5.7 million in 2021. Part wolf, part Caucasian Shepherd, he weighed over 160 pounds at just 8 months old. Wolf dogs blend the loyalty of a dog with the instincts of the wild. Owning one is not like owning a pet, it's like bringing the wilderness into your home. Before we wrap up, here's a bonus dog that deserves its own spotlight, the legendary Red Tibetan Mastiff. This massive guardian dog, with its lion-like mane and deep red coat, became the ultimate status symbol in China during the early 2010s luxury boom. One pup famously sold for nearly $2 million at an auction, making global headlines. Standing more than 30 inches tall and weighing over 150 pounds, the Red Tibetan Mastiff isn't just intimidating in looks. It was bred for centuries to protect herds against wolves, bears, and even snow leopards in the Himalayas. Today, they're less common on the open market, but wealthy collectors still quietly trade them at sky-high prices. For many in Asia, owning one is the equivalent of owning a private jet or a golden Rolls-Royce. The Red Tibetan Mastiff proves one thing: sometimes, man's best friend comes with a price tag that only kings can afford.